Hey, it's Pat here with Pat's Rides. Welcome to another edition of Small Town Tours. Today, by special request, we are doing Shelby, Ohio. And like the last couple videos, I'm mainly going to do voiceovers. So if you're interested in this, I know I got at least one viewer that is. Stick around, stay tuned, and I think I'll surprise you with a couple of facts about this little town. Okay, welcome back. Right now I am on State Route 96, coming from the east to the west into the square. The major routes in this town are State Routes 96 and State Routes 39, as well as State Route 61.
On June 26, 1834, James Gamble had laid out the town of Shelby. He named it after General Isaac Shelby, a hero of the Revolutionary War and the War of 1812 and first governor of Kentucky. Lot number 1 was located at the southwest corner of West Main and South Gamble Streets.
This is a historic part of town here. Well, that mural was new.
In 1846, the first train arrived in Shelby on the Sandusky, Mansfield, and Newark Railroad, now the Ashland Railway. Shelby Junction is believed to be the site of the first crossing of railroads west of the Allegheny Mountains.
I wish this gas station would make up its mind what it's going to be. It was a Shell not too long ago. And yes, you even have a hospital here in town. Part of the Ohio health system. Okay, that's pretty much your tour from east to west. I'll go up here and make a U-turn somewhere, and we'll come back and show you some other things and talk about some other things. Oh, I like the mural. I believe that's relatively new. Now we're basically in the heart of downtown Shelby, where all the historical buildings are. It's at the junctions of 96, 39, and 61, as you can see here. $18.79. The Daily Globe. We're now going to turn right on State Route 39 and head south for a little bit. It's your electric plant. Now heading out 39 South here is mostly residential, and get through these couple traffic lights, your shopping and car dealerships. But there's a couple things I want to show you down here. As you can see, we're coming into the south side of town from the north, and you've got your shopping, your fast food junk. And you got your Keough Center, part of North Central State College. See the building there. This is your car dealership area. And believe it or not, no, that is not a new dealership. We had a wicked tornado come through here in the summer of 2019, and right now it's 2020, and it did a whole bunch of damage to these dealerships through here. One of the other claims of fame of Shelby, Ohio is right here on my left. And in history terms, relatively new. This is MTD. So if you use any MTD products, like your lawnmowers and things like that, well, this is where they're born. I don't know which all models they produce, but I can look that up for you. They used to be on the other side of town over by the Joint Vocational School. Alright, we're now at the south limit. I'm going to get off here for a few minutes, turn around, and we'll go back into town and talk about something else. Well, I thought I'd show you this real quick here. For anybody that lives in this area, this is probably one of the most important things about Shelby right up here. Now you see that gray building with the red stripe? That is known by locals as the Shelby Mall. But in reality, the business name is Glen Surplus. And no, I'm not going to take in there and film. I just have an aversion to filming inside of a building without permission and interrupting on people's privacies. But anyway, this thing has so much of what you could ever want. I actually bought all the poles for my kitchen at $2 a pole in here. They've got everything from t-shirts, kitchen supplies, lawn and garden, you just name it. I probably got it in here. So, this is Shelby's claim to fame right here. At least in modern times. Now, a long, long time ago in a galaxy, or, well, at least in history, a long time ago, MTD, and I can't remember which one, used to be in one of these warehouses. As you can see, we still have some industry here. It is my understanding these warehouses used to be a big deal back in World War II, but I'll have to see what research I can find. Matter of fact, that's MTD there. I can still see the mowers inside. Back when I worked for a scale company, I used to calibrate their scales along with some other businesses in through here.
In the wartime 1940s, when the U.S. military was looking for safe places in America to serve as storage stations, Shelby was chosen as the site for an Army Air Force supply depot. It opened in 1943 as the Parcel Supply Depot.
And then something of a personal history nature, it is down this road, which, God, I don't think I've been down this road since the 80s. Pioneer Joint Vocational School. This is where I got my electronics training before I went into the Navy and got even more. It's a good school. As a matter of fact, my brother and sister went to school here also. And we'll go up here and turn around. I'm assuming it's still the same, but this is obviously some of the bus parking. And all that was, and I assume still is, student parking. Can you smell that? I wondered if it was still here. I know you can't smell it, but I can really smell the strong onions coming from one of these buildings. I remember going in there and calibrating their scales. Boy, talk about hard to keep your eyes open. Man, did my eyes burn for a while. Basically what we're looking at right here is the exact north edge of town on State Route 61. So we're going to head back south into town. And this is the home of Shelby Welded Tube, which Shelby is where the seamless tubing industry was developed back in the 1800s.
In 1890, the seamless tube industry in the United States was born in Shelby with the establishment of the tubing.
So fortunately, there's still a decent amount of industry here in Shelby, which, unlike a lot of areas around here, is all null and void. Step 2 is another Ohio business. I'm sure most of you have heard of that. Now, if you're into hunting, fishing, any of that kind of thing, another great part of Shelby is the Sportsman's Den right here. Used to be an old Kmart building. It's amazing how much they've grown that business over the years. They've got good competitive prices. No, I'm not sponsored. I've just shopped there. You can get Carhartt stuff, guns, ammo, fishing, hunting, you name it. Anything outdoor related. And there is your Shelby Whippets Stadium. And in case you're not familiar, Whippet is a dog. Like a greyhound. And up there is the Shelby Reservoir. And hopefully this shows up on the GoPro. I think I'm close enough that it will. But you got the water tower here with the Shelby Whippets school colors.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up and a like. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.